Torvas again. Right now I'm just doing my Slayer of Turoths. Slaying Turoths with Mage is a really bad idea. You just lose money. Unless you get like Torstol, but the chances of getting that seed are quite rare. Anyways, yeah, so do not slay with Mage. It's a bad idea. Just bring your leaf-bladed sword here and kill him with that instead. As you can see, I'm working on getting my Slayer level up so that I can get that new Vine Whip, which will be pretty cool. I didn't go into very much detail in my previous vlog about this, but I'm going to start talking about the price of the whip again. So anyways, I didn't really cover this too well in the previous vlog. The major reason I think why the whip won't be 3 to 5 mil, maybe just 2 to 3 mil rather, is that the gravestone timers are just so long now. So what are the chances of you losing your items now? Near zero. So what's happening is high level slayers are just going in, killing their abyssal whips. There's bots taking the abyssal whips, and they're just being added to the game at a very fast pace. And what's happening is there's just way too much of a supply right now. So that's leading to a price decrease. If I open up a tab here really quick and search whip, you can see that it is skyrocketing pretty quickly. But I don't think it's going to skyrocket for long because again the oversupply is going to make it fall in price. As you can see, whip plus 52k today, and just a steady trend of upward movement with the whip price. So when I was on RuneScape, I noticed something. If you go to all the major cities, you're going to find enormous, ugly rocks about this big around. They're just very ugly, and they're just taking up space in major cities. Like, there's one in Varrock, for instance. There's one by mobilizing armies. And there's one by El Carrot area. So you know what, I'm just going to stop doing Mage because this is a really bad idea, and I'm going to teleport over and show you guys what one of the ugly rocks looks like. I'm assuming they're a piece of the Citadel that fell down from the sky, just kind of like a leak for the update. Right there. Ugly as hell, and taking up a substantial amount of space. Nice graphics though, like, you gotta admire that grass detail there, and the stone detail looks pretty nice, but it's just pretty ugly just sitting there. And there's another one at Varrock. Just gonna grab some runes quick and I'll show you that one too. I might as well change it to my melee gear because Mage is just not profitable in Turoths. It's a very bad idea because all the bots are. If you go to the Turoths in the other cave by the Fremenique place, you will find it's just totally full of bots. Worse than green dragons actually. So yeah, that's why lots of seeds and stuff are falling in price. So before I teleport over to Varrock quick, yeah, this is my bank, my Chaotic Rapier, my Barrows, my Dragon Boots, my cash stack here. I had a lot before, but as I said before, I blew my money in Turmoil and Range and a bunch of other stuff like that. I have my awesome Dagonhay robes, which I love, my Mystic Mud Staff, and I was just training my mage up a bit, as you can see here, and here. My Rune Bucket Helm, and my other rune stuff. I was going to try and make a series with this evil guy called the Bucket Lord, who looks really noobish, but wants to take over RuneScape. And just some assorted really awesome things like this, my whip, which I'm going to add my vine to, it's going to be really awesome. And then my Castle Wars, Crystal Bow, just some random runes. My Elite Void, the quest that you get that from is actually insanely fun. One of my favorite quests ever, especially the boss fight at the end. And that little conquest thing where you play as the void people, not the void, where you play as the evil alien creatures that pest control. There's my Belmong from another quest. You can see I love quests, just some random charms. Stuff celebrating the royal wedding, but I really hate the royal wedding. It's pathetic. Like, why are you focusing on that when there's all these people unemployed and there's so many other issues you'd focus on that are so much more important? I don't even know why I bought that. Just kind of impulse buy. I thought maybe it'd become new rares. Yeah, so anyways, I'm going to go over to Varrock and show you this ugly as hell lump that's there taking up space. And there it is. On a plus side, maybe this ugly as hell lump will mess up a few bots, so maybe some prices of things will go up and skilling and become more profitable. I don't know, but I think the bots can probably outmaneuver this, and I don't think it's going to mess up too many bots. What they should have done is they should have put one of these right next to the S mine. It would have messed up so many bots. Have like an option like you have to crawl through it or crawl over it or something. Then you would just see the price of things skyrocket. So time to sell my Turoth loot. Let's see how depressing this loot is. From about maybe 30 kills. Renars have really dropped. Well, I don't mind that because my turmoil is so much cheaper now. Rune Dagger, that's just meh. I remember the days when that was like 12k. Everything's just fallen so much, even Bandos and things that are in high demand, especially God Swords. It's just crazy how much they fell. If we go over to the Grand Exchange screen for a sec, let's type in God Sword and look at the Bandos God Sword history. It's just insane how much it's fallen. And again, this is probably because of the grave timers making it so no one dies, and then too many of these enter the game and the price falls. Boom, look at that. And this was substantially higher before. I remember the days when it was like 27 mil, and I wanted one so badly, I bought one, and then it crashed down to here, and I sold it. Anyways, back to RuneScape. Sell this pathetic loot and see what I get. Yeah, pretty much nothing. Oh well. So I'll probably get a clue later, and then I can start the vlog again once I get the clue, and I can show you how to do the jigsaw puzzle thing. Alright, bye for now. Alright, so I'm back. Time to kill some Turoths. So anyways, while I'm doing this, I just wanted to talk about Dimension X in general. So my real name, IRL, is Grant, and I make most of the videos on the channel, like RSMBs and guides and stuff like that. My friend made a few videos here and there. He made this one called Rob's Affordable Money Making. It was a flower. You buy it at the Port Khazard, but Jagex nerfed it, so it doesn't work anymore. So my friend's probably going to start making more videos for the channel, so it'll be kind of a mix of me and him making videos. But yeah, I made all the RSMBs in the past, and I hope you enjoyed those. I don't know, I just kind of stopped making them because they just take so much time to make. And I don't know, I wasn't getting as many views as I wanted from them, so I just want to try doing something different, like for instance the vlogs, and see if that kind of gets a better return in terms of viewers and subscribers and that. Yeah, so time to destroy some Turoths. So the sword isn't as good as I thought it would be. Yeah, I have turmoil on. Well, because it's only 84 strength, so it's like wearing a whip with nothing else, pretty much. But oh well, it works for beating up Turoths and owning them and taking their undervalued herbs because of all the bots in RuneScape, which I hate. Yeah, so when I got 85 dungeoneering and I got my chaotic and everything, I was all excited, and I went to Frost Dragons, and there were bots everywhere. It was just ridiculous. There was like 20 or 30 cannons set up, just killing every single bot. By spam clicking on the dragons, I could usually steal them, but it wasn't much fun. I want kind of like an easy, just almost AFK-able way of making money and stuff. Not like I have to actively concentrate on finding the one monster that the 30 bots aren't targeting, because that's just no fun at all. And to get my turmoil, I just did Dragon Bones on Gilded Altar in my home. And for my other stats, yeah, I got that up with adamant bars and some hammers, some Stealing Creation. Yeah, Stealing Creation's got to be like my favorite minigame ever, next to Castle Wars. They're both lots of fun, but I've been playing Stealing Creation a lot because it's just so, the rewards are so much better than Castle Wars. Castle Wars is just purely cosmetic, except for that faithful shield that requires like 25 hours of straight gaming, pretty much. Yeah, Stealing Creation is very decent rewards, like the double XP weapons, but they just kind of get used up really fast. But it's a fun minigame. I love switching to ancient magics and then just pwning noobs and switching back and forth from like bow and arrows and mage, and yeah, it's just lots of fun in general. I'm really big in quests. I love quests. I had a second account. Well, it was my first account before and it got hacked or whatever. So between this account and that other account that got hacked, I've done every quest in the game except for the recent one, Deadliest Catch, which I've heard is very disappointing. It was like maybe 15 minutes long. That's how long it takes overall to do it. So yeah, it's not a very good quest, and I heard it's not challenging at all. Like, I like challenging quests. When a quest is too easy, it's not fun. As long as there, and I like Wild Gothic Sleeps is just an insane quest because there's just so much storyline involved with it. Link up in the right corner. I made a trailer for Wild Gothic Sleeps back, so you can check that out. Yeah, it was a very fun quest, and I can't wait for Ritual of the Majoret, which is essentially a sequel to it. It continues the Mysteries of the Majoret series.